Alright, so we're back on Hypixel Skyblock once again, and the update literally just came out a couple of hours ago, and there's a lot of features that have been added, and one of them is the Emerald Blade. If you guys see this in my inventory over here, I've been working on it for the past couple of hours, and by the way, the person who actually gave me this to actually work on in the first place, his name is actually Big Ho, so all his credentials and all that stuff will be linked down in the description. Make sure to go check him out. So basically, if you don't know what an Emerald Blade is, it literally just got added with the most recent update here in Hypixel Skyblock. So as the viewers that watch my channel on a regular basis know, I do not have the Emerald collection actually fully done just because I'm on a completely new different island right now. But if we head over into the Emerald Blade recipe over here, it takes around 2 enchanted Emerald blocks to make this weapon. So to be honest guys, it isn't that expensive to make this thing, but it's still like sort of an intermediate item in general, and it does 130 base damage, which compared to my old weapon, which was a Ember Rod, is a big step to begin with. So as you guys see in my inventory, I have 3 items. I have an Aspect of the End that's completely maxed out. I have a Ember Rod, which it was my primary weapon for the longest time. And then we have the brand new release Emerald Blade. We're just going to be comparing all of these in today's video to see which one is the most valuable. But there's a couple of things I want to go over before we start today's video. So if you guys don't know, if we head over to the hub over here, I'm just going to quickly deposit or withdraw some money from the bank real quick. The Emerald Blade actually depends on you having money in your purse in order for it to be effective. But if you are using an Ember Rod and you want a little bit of an upgrade, but you don't want to spend money on Aspect, you can honestly just go for an Emerald Blade since it's an extra like 50 damage for the base. But as you guys see, a powerful blade made from pure emeralds. This blade becomes stronger as you carry more coins in your purse. And as you guys see down there, it says the current damage bonus. And if I quickly go into my bank over here, we're actually currently low on money right now, just because we've been spending a lot of money on a bunch of stuff related to the update. We only have around like 500k currently. But if I go take this out over here and withdraw all of our money, we have about 490k in our purse. And as you guys see, if we go over here, there is around 200 damage now on this Ember Blade in total with a 66 damage bonus. So there's a couple things that I want to go over before we actually get into the deep caverns. I don't really see the Ember Blade being beneficial compared to the Aspect of the End unless you have a lot of money on you and you have, let's say, perfect armor, like high tier perfect armor, because you can easily die with this thing and lose all your freaking money. But what we're going to do, guys, is as you guys see, it's 130 base damage. We're going to take around like 10 or let's say how much money we're going to take with us. We're going to take around $20,000, and that will increase our current damage by about 30. So that's a good amount. So what I want to do now is I want to go over into the deep caverns, and I want to show you guys the damage comparisons between all of these. So we're at the Obsidian Sanctuary over here. So first of all, we're going to test out our legendary Aspect of the End that's completely maxed out. Of course, this is going to be the one that does the most damage, as you guys know. So most of you guys have seen how much damage an Aspect does, but for example, I'll show you guys how much one of these does to one of these mobs. Let me just find an example over here to slay one of these out. Okay, so zombie. So that did about 1.8k damage. This did about 900. 1.8k. So it does around 1.8k to 2k damage for, oh my god, I'm completely getting wrecked over here. I'm on fire. What the hell? Alright guys, but this is a perfect example. I'm sort of a clumsy player on Skyblock, and I often like get hurt by the dumbest things. And as you guys see, I'm already at freaking 5 hearts with 20k. Imagine if I had around like 50 million or a dumb amount of money in my inventory space. It's just not like it's not like a good risk. It's not a good risk to reward ratio, to be honest. I'm actually going to quickly heal up just in case to get back to 800 health, just because I don't want to lose the 20k in my purse. But while we heal up, guys, the support on the channel has been freaking amazing. My Skyblock video did absolutely nuts. So if you did enjoy today's video and are liking my channel, just make sure to leave a like and a comment down below and go sub to the channel because it's much appreciated. As you guys did remember, the Aspect did around 1.8k damage to these zombies. So now we're going to go into our Ember Rod right here. So as you guys see, an Ember Rod does about 470 damage base. And I'm pretty sure as a critical, it should do around like 1k, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to get a critical on one of these zombies over here. Come on, give me a critical, man. Give me a critical. Alright, so 1.1k for a normal, not really maxed out Ember Rod, but all the enchants that are necessary to get all the extra bonus hits. So the Aspect of the End did about 1.8k, the Ember Rod did about 1.1k, and now we're going to see how much the spicy Emerald Blade does to these mobs over here. So my guess, I haven't actually checked it out, but I'm pretty sure it should do around relatively the same amount to an Ember Rod, if not more. Let me just test it out. Zombie? Bye-bye, baby. 1.3k. Okay, so it does around 1.4k damage. So if we compare that to an Ember Rod, that's around 300 more than an Ember Rod. and about 300 to 400 less than the aspect of the end. Let me just test this real quick on one of these zombies over here. So that did about 1.8k, and the Ember Blade does about 1.4k, while the Ember Rod does about 1.1k. So, to be fair, guys, these weapons are actually pretty close together. Like, there's only a couple hundred damage separating a lot of these, and when it comes to the Enderman and all these, like, buffed mobs that are now in the game, I really don't think it matters, like, all the effort you put in to make one of these aspects of the ends compared to an Ember Blade. You might as well try to grind for the Dragon Sword or just for a Pigment Sword instead, because there's a massive debuff, or not debuff, damage buff compared to all of these. So, in conclusion, the aspect of the end is the best by 400 damage compared to the Emerald Blade, while the Emerald Blade is around 300 to 400 better than the Ember Rod. And one thing I want to do before I end off today's video is I actually want to head over into into the end islands to see how long it takes for me to kill one of the Zalots or one of the minions with one of these blades. Alright, so we're currently in the most dangerous place in the whole entire server. You guys know it, the Dragon's Nest. I've yet to actually encounter the dragon here in the server yet, but I'll probably make a video about it tomorrow or the day after that. But as you guys see, we got our Ember Blade right here. We're gonna see how much damage or how long it takes to kill one of these minions. Let me go head over. So these have around 13,000 health in total, and they're actually really hard to kill. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, so these are very hard to kill. I just lost half of my coins by just going against one of those things right there. Alright guys, we got an Enderman over here. Come on. We can take this guy out, hopefully. Here we go. How much damage can we do? Okay, there we go, guys. So it took around like 4 to 5 hits to try to kill one of these things. Again, I honestly don't suggest going down here unless you have a really good weapon like a Pigment Sword or the new Dragon Sword, because it's really tough to actually kill these minions down here unless you have a really high-powered bow or a really high-powered weapon or perfect armor on the server. But other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's Skyblock video. If you guys did, please leave a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.